Hi there! Today we're going to do the tomato challenge, and I'm going to show you how you could easily grow tomatoes from a shop bought tomato. So here goes. So first of all, I have the humble tomato bought from the grocery shop. I have no idea what variety it is. It's maybe an Alicante, something like that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it. See if I can get this bent down a wee bit so you can see. So I'm going to simply slice this. So you can see there's tons and tons of seeds in here. And if every one of those seeds were to grow, each one of those would be a tomato plant. So you can see there's plenty of them. So I'm going to do a couple of slices. And I'm hoping that you all give this a try at home because it's good fun. Good one to do with kids as well. Now I have little pots here, they're a litre pot, and I have filled it with multi-purpose compost, peat-free compost, and I have filled it up to the bottom ring. I don't know if you can see, there's like a bottom ring here in the pot. So I filled it up with compost. Make sure you have drainage holes. And all I basically do with my compost is very gently with the back of my hand, I just firm it down. And what this does is it gives the seeds something to push against and to go down. I use a squirty water bottle. I think this is a great idea. If you have, you definitely try and get one of these and make one for yourself. Right, so that's it soaked, and all I'm going to do is place one of my slices. You can see that's the slice there with all the seeds in the centre, and I'm going to place it simply in the middle of the pot. I'm going to take some more of the compost, and if you have any big lumps, just break it up with your fingers, and I am going to sprinkle that over the top just to cover the tomato slice. And what I'll do again, take the back of my hand, and I'll just make sure that that is just very gently firmed down with the back of your hand. Simple as that. We'll take our squirty bottle again and give it a good soak. And what I do, and I like using those squirty bottles like that, especially when dealing with seeds, is that you're not washing the seeds away. Sometimes the watering can, the rows can be too big, and when you're using it on little seeds, it can actually wash them down into the compost and then you lose them. So I'm going to do the same with this pot here. Fill up to the bottom line, give it a wee bit of a shake to level it out, using the back of my hand, gently but firmly press the compost down to give it a nice surface for your tomatoes to sit on. Again, give it a bit of a soak. A root of something growing in that. We don't want that. Okay, and we're going to take this slice and we're going to put that in. Do the same, cover it up again. Just some compost. Any big lumps, break it up with your fingers. Spread it round. Back of your hand again. Just press it in. You don't want your compost coming up right to the very, very top, because whenever you water it, you just wash away the compost. So we're going to give that another good soak. And then you will label it and put the date on it. It's really important to put the date on it. So hopefully within, say 7 to 14 days, say 14 days, we'll hopefully see some seedlings pop up. So that's our first one's done. That's the larger tomato. Now I'm going to take a look at these are a firm favourite in our house, the little plum tomatoes. Again, I've no idea what variety these are, just plum tomatoes. And I'm going to just make a couple of little slices here on this one and the same with this one. And look, here you can see again how many seeds is in each of those little slices. And I'm using a smaller pot this time, not really any reason, it just was there. Same process again. Again, your pots, make sure you have drainage holes. Any big lumps, break it up with your fingers. Do this up to the bottom line again in your pot. Give it a little tap, level it down, back of your hand. Little soak. And we're going to set a couple of slices of this, you can see that, on the top, just like that, and take another little scoop just and cover it over. Now these tomatoes are going to be inside. This is like a polytunnel I have here, so it's sitting here at the minute about 26 degrees, which is nice and warm. These definitely cannot go outside, it's too cold. We have frost right up to the middle of May, and these little guys will not appreciate any cold at all. So we'll give them that squirt over with the water, and there we go. And we'll do one more and that's it, finished. And hopefully you'll do this along with me, and we can check in again in about 2 weeks' time and see how everybody's getting on. And then when they get big enough to handle, we'll show you how to actually handle them and put them up into bigger pots. There we go. Oh, you fell over. Just firmed it down a wee bit. And our compost over the top. Down with the hand. And give it a soak and label and date. Now what I will do with these, I will probably cover the pots with, I don't know if this will fit, but it's just sort of give you an idea. You can do cover with a bottle, you can cover it with cling film or clear plastic of some sort, and what you're doing is trying to create a nice warm environment for the seeds to germinate. I will check on these every couple of days. You don't want the compost drying out, so if you see it going a lighter brown colour, you know it's getting dry. Take the squirty bottle and give it another little soak. Once the seedlings appear, then you can remove the plastic or the cling film, whatever you're using. You can remove that, and then hopefully we'll get checked in again and see how you're progressing. Good luck, and I hope you give it a go. Bye!